As war rages on and more bloodshed looms between Israel and Hamas, India has unequivocally condemned the ongoing conflict as a series of terrorist attacks. The nation has called for an immediate ceasefire and the protection of innocent lives caught in the crossfire. Thousands of innocent people have already lost their lives and thousands more remain at risk in the escalating conflict that erupted after the terrorist group Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel last week.
Hamas, notorious for its brutality, has allegedly carried out indiscriminate killings of civilians and has even threatened to execute hostages if its demands are not met promptly. The situation has sparked outrage and concern globally, with various countries taking action to address the crisis. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken was in Israel and assured full support to the country. Leaders from other parts of the world too have lent their support to Israel and have condemned Hamas for violence. India, in a swift response to the escalating violence, called the strike as a terrorist attack and urged for negotiations for the resolution of the conflict.
I think we've been very clear that we see this as a terrorist attack. India has always advocated the resumption of direct negotiations towards establishing a sovereign, independent and viable state of Palestine, living within secure and recognized borders, side by side, at peace with Israel.
India has also emphasized the global responsibility to respond to terrorism in all its forms, reiterating India's consistent advocacy for an independent Palestine. In a show of commitment to the safety and well-being of its citizens in the region, India has initiated Operation Ajay. The primary objective of this operation is to evacuate Indian nationals from the conflict zone. More than 400 Indian and Nepali citizens returned home from war-torn Israel in the first phase of rescue and evacuation operations by their governments.
अभी की सिचुएशन बहुत वर्स तो नहीं कह सकते, हाँ फिर भी क्रिटिकल है और गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया जो सही टाइम पे लोगों को इवैक्यूएट किया, क्योंकि पोलैंड में भी अपने सिटीजन्स को इवैक्यूएट करना शुरू कर दिया, इवन ऑलमोस्ट कर ही लिया और धीरे धीरे सारी कंट्रीज़ ने एक इनिशिएटिव लेना शुरू कर दिया.
Israel is home to a significant Indian expatriate community numbering approximately 18,000 people. This community consists of caregivers, diamond merchants, IT professionals and students, all of whom have been affected by the ongoing conflict. Hamas, a Palestinian militant organization formed in 1987, emerged during the first Palestinian uprising or Intifada against Israel. Rooted in the Muslim Brotherhood, an international Sunni Islamist group that originated in Egypt, Hamas is committed to establishing a Palestinian state and adamantly rejects any peace deal with Israel, which it refuses to recognize. Ismail Haniyeh, the organization's political chief, operates from Doha, Qatar, taking over from former leader Khalid Massyal. The US State Department has designated Haniyeh as a terrorist due to his close links with Hamas military wing, the Izz ad-Din al-Qassam brigades. The military wing, currently overseen by Marwan Issa and Mohammad Deif, is playing a central role in the ongoing conflict. Mohammad Deif, believed to be the mastermind behind the latest assault on Israel, has been targeted by Israeli assassination attempts in the past. The situation remains tense, with global efforts ongoing to broker a ceasefire and protect innocent lives in the midst of the violence. India's proactive response in evacuating its citizens underscores the urgency and gravity of the situation.